Okay, we back? Alright. It was time for the nightly graphics driver crash. Fun for the whole family. So let's get the stream back up. And let's get the game started again. Let's see how bad we're screwed. What's going on? Here we go. Welcome back. I think I'm going to have to turn off GPU acceleration in OBS or downgrade my AMD drivers, one or the other. Alright, what have we finished? Alright. We actually hadn't done anything but walk in the door, so we are probably good to do the same thing and expect different results. This time we're going to save here first, though.
Hey, got something I want to talk about, but figured it's probably best we discuss it in person. It's about, you know, our overbearing friends. Meet me at Star Dock as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting. Your bestest pal, Torin.
Well, I'm going to keep you waiting, Torin, because I'm going to sleep for 5 days first. Nah, screw it. I'll go talk to Torin, and I'll sleep 5 days somewhere else. Alright. Bypass the stupidity again. I wonder if it's Ravioli. I wonder if he's aggroed on me again.
Full speed ahead.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Is now a good time to talk?
Yeah, you're not on Stardock, you liar.
I see you got my slate. Perfect. Then you know I want to chat. It's about Watchtower.
I got time, let's talk.
First, though, if you'll indulge me for just a second, I have a small side tangent. I just wanted to say, the whole fleet thing, you've done a first-rate job. True, you could have more ships, but maybe that's just me being greedy. The amount you've got clearly works just fine. Anyway, I'm glad you took my advice about building a fleet seriously. I have little doubt that's why you're still here, and not in some Watchtower cell.
Thanks, but what did you want to talk about?
Right. Sorry, distracted myself. We were talking about Watchtower. So far, the fleet you've put together has kept Watchtower at bay. Clearly, we hit on a strategy that works. But that doesn't mean we're untouchable. If we get complacent, it could end up spelling our doom. So I want to do a little recon. Find out what, if anything, Watchtower might know about our current operation. You up for a little adventure?
If my fleet is effective, why are you worried?
There's no one particular reason, it's just recently there's been a lot going on, you know? A lot of upheaval in the settled systems. And, not to point fingers, because I would never do that, but you have kind of been at the center for a lot of it. I suppose I'm just worried we might be bringing a little too much attention to ourselves.
Adventure? Sure. What did you have in mind?
Nothing too crazy, relatively speaking. I know where we can find a Watchtower database, one that's been freshly purloined by a gang of spacers. If we can get access to it, using Gren's decryption program, I should be able to hack the database and pull Watchtower's most recent intelligence reports. If there's no new mentions of us, then we're in the clear. Nothing to worry about, at least for the time being.
And what if the reports do mention us?
In that case, I don't know. There's bound to be some record of us on the database. I mean, it's not as if Watchtower don't know who we are. But so long as nothing indicates a change in their tactics regarding us, I think we should be good. Once we find the database, I'll have a better idea as to our next move. That is, if we need to move at all. Here's the coordinates for the station that's holding the database. I'll be tagging along for this one, so let's get going.
Okay, we're going to do that. Make sure that's what I'm doing. Yes. Welcome back, people who are returning since the
Let's
crash.
get this bird into space.
I see the numbers going back up.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
That's quite a few ships.
Navigational
Wasn't
feedback
expecting such
checks
a large
out.
welcoming
We're in
committee.
the right place.
We gotta take care of the spacer ships before we can board the station. Nothing we can't handle. We got this.
Go for the kill!
Enemy's jump drive is offline. System is damaged. Their shields are gone. Take them out. Shield off.
Oh, fuck.
Wrong place?
Grav jump system flatlined. Shields are available.
Alright. We are in bad shape here.
Just trying to escape.
Okay.
Head west.
Grab jump systems offline.
Ah! Hit. Damn it.
Enemy's grab drive out of commission.
All right, nice work. The way's clear. Let's dock with the station and find that database.
Lack of love.
Let's check these real quick. I need to use more repair kits to fix that.
Can I help?
Yes. Please do. Come help.
Captain, greetings.
Already been through here once. I guess it restocked. Why is it so dark in here?
this is the place, all right. On our approach, I saw another vessel docked. I'd bet every credit I have that we'll find the database sitting in that ship's cargo hold. However, the ship's at a docking port on the opposite side of the station. We're gonna have to hoof it on over there. Lead on, Skipper. I'm right behind you.
Dumb asshole. Are you? Get the fuck out of the way. I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
This is gonna end badly for you.
Now, how do you feel about running up ahead now, Torin?
Guess the shadows swallowed him up.
Yep, super lucky. Hmm.
You have no idea what you're up against.
I sort of have an idea what I'm up against.
Mostly.
Pretty good idea what I'm up against.
Where the hell are you? You will pay!
Damn it! Ears ringing bad. You're through.
Jesus, he's got the rainbow laser.
Going down! All that nothing?
Go all out! Move
Use some help!
Switching to a new target. You picked the wrong
Why don't
day
you
to piss
switch to
me
the guy
off.
right fucking behind you?
I got the blood pumping.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo. When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Yeah, I think we're a little busy right now. If you don't mind. Alright. Where is that guy? Did you vaporize him? There he is. Jesus. We can drop that. And you don't want to drop any of that. And we can probably drop that, but we won't. I will drop that. And we'll drop that. Alright, we're good for now. Oh, hey. Jesus. This guy had a lot of good fucking guns.
Under fire!
And away we walk unscathed. Mostly. We're not far off now. Just keep moving forward. Brace yourself!
One down! I can't see!
I was just getting warmed up.
That's a neat find in a side box.
I think you need to get rid of them when you have a moment. I'd like to speak to you.
All right, Sarah, you want to talk? Let's just talk.
Forgive me for pulling you aside again, but, well, there's so much to process right now. The emissary, the hunter, the unity, an entire multiverse.
We are not alone.
And that's why we didn't want to talk about that right now.
Let's do this.
Big mistake. Damn it!
You're done.
You're mine.
We should have it.
Yeah, we should definitely have a talk.
Where?
About what the fuck you are even doing. You know what?
Forgive me for pulling you aside again, but the emissary.
Take a deep breath and talk to me.
I don't know where to begin. The fact that we are the origin of the Starborn. Humans literally reborn by entering the Unity. Same, yet different. It's unbelievable. I feel like most of the knowledge we've amassed in the last few centuries about the universe has just been made obsolete.
Knowledge is what got us to this point in the first place.
Yes, that's exactly right. Humans are clearly a victim of their own...
Jesus Christ. Here,
We're not far off now. Let's just keep
I
moving.
want to give one of you people some stuff.
Some things. Body cover!
Okay.
Get back to it.
Alright, one more time.
Forgive me for putting... The emissary. I don't know where to begin. The fact that I feel like most... Yes, that's exactly right. Humans are clearly a victim of their own success. We've been pushing further and further outwards from our home, when we should have spent more time being prepared for the consequences. Our current problem relates closely to the nature of humans as a species. This rushed curiosity has led us to enter the Unity and become Starborn.
Isn't curiosity one of the tenets of Constellation?
It certainly is. Without curiosity, our motivation to explore would vanish. But in this case, there's a difference between exploring the cosmos and blindly entering the unknown without being prepared for the consequences.
I don't think that would have made a difference.
But it has made a difference. Here we are, caught in the middle of some sort of needlessly violent crusade between the hunter and the emissary. You'd think that a technologically advanced society would have evolved past petty squabbling over something like the artifacts. It almost makes me wonder if entering the Unity has done them more harm than good.
I suspect this is your way of telling me I shouldn't enter the Unity?
No, that's not it at all. When you pass into whatever lies beyond, we don't know what will become of you. Will you remember your life as you knew it? Will the hunger to collect the artifacts consume your life like it's clearly consumed the Starborn?
Well, I'm adjusting my air conditioning here. It's all good. I have to find out what's on the other side.
I'm just as curious to find out what's on the other side as well. But that's not the point. As the chair of Constellation, I want all of us to have this opportunity to explore the Unity. It would be the pinnacle exploration of our lives. However, after we enter the Unity, we'll likely evolve. You and I, as we stand here right now, will essentially cease to exist. You're a respected colleague, and I wouldn't want to lose you.
What makes you think you'd be losing me?
I'm not sure. I'm guessing based on what we've learned. Even if I accompany you into the Unity, the question still remains. Would we know each other anymore? Even if we did, would we care? Part of what I do as chair of Constellation is weigh the costs of our expeditions. And this one, the cost is extremely high.
I'm sorry, Sarah. This is something I have to do.
I know. Damn it. I know. Listen. I realize nothing that I say is ever going to change your mind or diminish the enticement of this incredible opportunity. All I ask is that you research the facts before you blindly stumble off into the unknown.
I will, I promise.
Thank you. Well, I suppose I've ruined the moment again, haven't I? I'm getting quite good at that lately. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Just think what we discussed. I know I will.
Whatever I
There's
was
something
doing.
I need to talk to you about.
Are you serious right now?
I have an important personal
Oh
decision to
my
make,
God.
but I need to discuss something with you first.
If it'll help you decide, I'm here to listen.
Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless.
Making chief navigator sounds like quite an accomplishment.
Well, the position didn't last long. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own.
If this is too difficult for you, we don't have to continue.
No. This is important. I need to tell you this. The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship, but I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight.
Oh, I don't know what I would have done.
Well, I didn't have the luxury of indecision. I had to act. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship, and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut. The last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
You're sorry. For me? If I hadn't been so stubborn, so eager to prove that I could handle command, my crew would have had more time to escape.
What did your superiors say about your actions?
My superiors? When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal! I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial.
How did you get off the Dauntless?
After I checked every section of the ship for wounded crew, I took the other escape shuttle. If I hadn't, I would have died. The Dauntless came apart minutes after I escaped.
At least you're still alive to honor their legacy.
That's true. But still, it doesn't erase the real issue here. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator core going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us.
Don't worry, I'm here for you every step of the way.
After everything you've heard, all my stories, you still have faith. No one's ever cared about me this much. Not even Aja.
I'll never stop having faith in you, Sarah.
I'm counting on that. Look, I think I've said all I can handle for now. Thank you for being there, for listening to me when I needed it the most. I'll never forget this. I promise.
Great. Now, can I get you
Yeah?
to take some shit? Let's trade gear.
If you have any gear you want me to haul, I'm happy to help.
Jesus Christ. Okay. That, and all of that, and that, and that, and then that, 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 that. Why don't we give you all of the weapons, actually? This might actually be better than what she's using. Fuck it. Alright, what are you using? You're using that hyena, it's still your highest DPS weapon. You're good with lasers. I think I should let you keep using that. Wonder if I should give this to our buddy over there, though. Let him keep using his shotgun. see, what do I have?
Show yourself, bastard! Ah!
Where did he go?
I still don't understand how
Wow,
you
he
can
went
harness
way
that
up
type
there.
of power.
One over here! Ah!
Yep, you found me. How'd that work out for you? Do you feel good about this? Does it spark joy?
Look at what the vacuum blew in. This here's spacer territory, friend. And you don't look like no spacer. So I think it's time for you to turn around and leave.
Wait a minute. I just want something you stole. You'd be smart to let me have it.
Is that a joke? Why would we hand anything over to you?
If you give me what I want, I'll be out of here with no trouble. No need for anyone to get hurt.
I don't want any trouble either. Not really.
You're making this harder than it has to be. I just need what's on that ship.
Yeah, maybe. I guess I see your point.
Ugh. I'm not asking for much, just a little cooperation.
Cooperation, huh? All right, I hear you.
I'm not asking for the world, just what's in that hold.
What you're asking
That's-
for
well, that's
ain't that
straight up.
simple. Ah, shut up already. I don't take orders from you or anyone else. Let's see you talk your way out of this.
Get started! Ah!
I need you to get the fuck out of my way.
I can take you.
I have really got to take away his shotgun.
Oh, great, I'm bleeding. Nice teamwork. Like a well-oiled machine. Docking port's locked up tight. Check the captain's body. Might have the codes we need to open.
Did Sarah? The fuck are you, Sarah? Butter. Has anybody seen Sarah?
There we are. After you. Cargo hold is this way. Follow me. Aha! Watchtower database. Right where it should be. Just give me a few seconds here. And we're in. Pulling recent records. Hello, here's a familiar entry. DA1596-B Torin. Uh-huh. And what is this? DS1599-A. I do believe this record is yours. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely you. No doubt about that. And... Oh, well... Well, that's not good. Well, I didn't read everything, but I think I got the gist of it all. And it seems we have ourselves a classic good news, bad news situation. Which do you want to hear first?
Let's get the bad news out of the way.
Right, the bad news. Watchtower know about everything we've been doing. Like, everything. I don't know how they even learned some of this stuff. They know about Stardock, about the fleet you've built to counter their abduction attempts. They definitely know about most of their listening posts going quiet. Yeah, they know that was us. They know about Harper, Gren, Dr. Lane, even Babs. They know everything.
And what's the good news?
The good news, there isn't any. Sorry, I lied. I thought it might soften the blow.
What does this mean for us?
Oh, hold on. There's more. They also know about your connection to Constellation, about the artifacts, and they know I'm Starborn.
Hold on. You're Starborn?
Yeah, I'm Starborn. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. It's just, well, there were reasons. Important ones. And I'd imagine you have more than a few questions you'll want answering, and I'm more than willing to explain myself. But before we get to that, Watchtower. The database suggests they've been doing more than just watching us. They've been planning something. Something big. Something that a fleet can't protect us from.
What exactly are Watchtower planning?
I don't know yet. Not fully. This is more than I thought we'd be dealing with. I need to get this database back. Try to pull more info from it. Listen, we definitely need to talk about many, many things. But it's going to have to wait just a little bit longer. I'm going to take this ship back to Stardock, see if Gren can help me with the database. Meet me at Stardock as soon as you can, and I'll answer everything, I promise. Or I suppose I could give you a ride back, if you'd prefer.
Sure, I'll travel back with you.
Great. Take a seat and get comfortable. I'll arrange for someone to come pick up your ship. Once we're back at Stardock, I'll need just a little time to look over the database. So I hope you got a book to read or something. Ah, good timing. Please, take a seat. Not long finished pulling what we can from that Watchtower database. Uncovered plenty of interesting tidbits, and a few answers to some lingering questions. Speaking of, I think it's long past time you got some answers yourself. So, elephant in the room, me, and my status as Starborn. Not too sure how to start this, really. Any ideas?
Yeah, you could start by getting Sarah's ass out of literally inside my head. When we first met, why not tell me you were Starborn?
You weren't ready. You were and still are on the road to the Unity, but at that point, it was simply too soon for you to know. Besides, before I could even think about revealing anything, I needed to see what kind of person you were, what you were really like. And it turns out you were pretty much what I expected.
Does anyone else know what you are?
In this universe? No. No one else knows I'm Starborn, just you. Oh, and I guess Watchtower as well.
Yeah, and Sarah.
And now that I think about it, maybe also any other Starborn I've met who also just happened to have jumped to this universe. They'd know. But that's it. No one else. Oh, and I guess your friend now too. Hi, by the way.
Are you after my artifacts?
What? No, definitely not. I know that's how some Starborn do things, but not me. I'm not here for your artifacts. I'm here for other reasons.
Are you after me Lucky Charms? That answers some questions, but what do you want with me?
That's easy. I told you that when we first met. I want to do everything I can to keep you safe from Watchtower. But maybe you need context as to why I want to do that.
Take your time and explain everything.
The simple answer is, you saved my life. Not you, but another you. You see, in my previous universe, I was captured by Watchtower. There was no explanation, no trial, no jury, just indefinite incarceration and experimentation. And that's where I'd still be if another Starborn prisoner hadn't taken pity on me. Seemed like he'd been there for a long time. Yet somehow one day he broke himself free, and instead of just running for it, he risked his life to free me too.
What did Watchtower do to you?
Most of the time, they just kept me locked in a containment chamber. They seemed to be able to suppress my starborn powers while I was in there. But every so often, they'd bring me out for research. They'd force some sort of collar around my neck and escort me to their laboratory. I don't know if the experiments had a purpose to them or not, but they were almost always painful.
What was the other me like?
That's a complicated question. Until the day we escaped, we'd never actually met in person before. In fact, the only vocal exchanges we ever had was hearing each other's screams during Watchtower's research sessions. That didn't stop us talking, though. We'd leave little notes for each other in the containment chambers they cycled us through. Honestly, I think those notes were the only thing that stopped me from losing all sense of hope. But I can say that you looked roughly the same, and had a great sense of humor. And when the cards were on the table, you risked it all just to help someone.
How long were you in prison for?
Not sure, really. It was difficult to keep track of time. But it was long enough to grow out a beard, at least twice. If I had to guess, I'd say I was in their custody for at least 8 months.
What happened after you got free?
It didn't take long to figure out we were being held on a star station, so the plan was simple. Commandeer a ship and get the hell out of there. At this point, Watchtower knew we'd escaped, so we had to fight to get to the docking bay. It was tough, but having starborn powers sure helped. And then, just as we were about to board a ship, I turned around and saw you. Minus half your head. I have no idea what they shot you with, but there was nothing I could do. You were already gone.
But you obviously made it out alive.
Yeah, I escaped. But after that, no matter where I went or how much I tried to keep a low profile, Watchtower always managed to find me. It became clear there was nowhere I could hide. At least not in that universe. So I gathered the artifacts, constructed the armillary, and passed through the Unity. Ended up in the universe you and I are in right now. I had a chance for a do-over, to avoid being captured by Watchtower this time. But I realized there was someone who deserved that more than me. I know you're not technically the same person I met on that station, but I owe you one. That's why I tracked you down. Brought you in on this whole fleet thing. I had to pay you back for saving me. I had to keep you safe.
I didn't realize what you'd gone through. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Anyway, if there's anything you want to know about me, Starborn, or Unity, just ask, okay? I'll answer what I can. But back to the subject of Watchtower, the database. With Gren's help, I pulled a lot more info than we usually could. I know what they're planning now, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not good.
What are Watchtower up to? What did you learn?
First off, Watchtower know what Starborn are. I mean, I always suspected as much, but now I know for sure. Only they call Starborn deviants? Charming. They consider us dangerous, a threat to mankind, even. That's why they've been trying to capture us. Only with us, their usual tactics aren't working, and they are well aware of it. All the hostile ships they've sent our way? Busy work to keep us occupied and laboring under the increasingly false impression that we're safe. But turns out, we are not.
Watchtower know about Starborn?
So it seems. I mean, the clues were already there. They do have technology able to incapacitate and contain us. That could have been accidental, but that's not likely. I always suspected they were after me because I'm Starborn, and the database just confirmed it. I have no idea how much they know about Starborn, though. The info I unearthed was scant, at best. Watchtower like keeping their secrets.
All right, tell me what this all means for us.
Well, apparently we're high-priority targets. Enough of a problem for Watchtower to be engineering a whole new technology just to capture us. Presumably it's some kind of weapon, but I couldn't uncover any real specifics. Only that a fleet won't offer any protection from it. I believe Watchtower's current game plan is to keep us occupied until this weapon is complete, and then hit us with everything they have.
All right, what's the plan? What do we do?
Watchtower knows more than I thought, but they don't know that we know that they know, which gives us an advantage. I think. By letting us build and maintain a fleet, Watchtower thinks they've kept us distracted. They'll think we're content to keep to our current status quo. So, I propose we instead do the unexpected. Instead of letting Watchtower come to us when they're good and ready, we go to them before they've had time to finish their new weapon, and we take them out of the picture. I won't lie, it will be dicey, but it's the only way I can see us not ending up in a containment cell for the rest of our lives.
What if I find Unity? Maybe I can escape that way.
Already tried that myself. Sure, it gave me a head start, but that didn't stop them from finding me again. At best, a Unity jump just buys you time, and probably less than you think.
And let's take the fight to Watchtower.
Hold on. I admire you being proactive, but we shouldn't rush this. We still have time. For the sake of secrecy, for now, I'm going to hold off on sharing the exact details of my take-out Watchtower plan until you think we're good to go. For the moment, I suggest you keep working on your fleet. Get as many ships as you can, outfitted with the best weapons, systems, and of course, skydrops. When you think we're ready, just let me know. In the meantime, business as usual. Now, let's get back to it, shall we?
Would you mind joining my crew?
I'm in. But if there's a uniform, I draw the line at matching hats.
Too late. We're already wearing matching hats. Get fucking wrecked. I want to see if that unlocks the helmet skin. It doesn't. I have to go actually meet those dudes. Alright, I need to go take a picture of me and Torin in our matching hats so that I can go tease Kingath. I need to wait until we get in the sunlight here.
Don't knock old school ballistic weapons. Sometimes simpler is better.
Welcome to Stardock.
I need to get another ship and put Torin on it. I have another ship. Let's just put Torin on it.
Hello.
I guess I could use the Watchtower battleship, but I'm going to use the longsword.
Something requires my attention.
I'd like to view and modify my ships.
I'll do my best to help. And we should consider installing a built skydrop.
All right. I don't want to put a lot on it because I want to make it still be a longsword at some point. But let's put a couple of skydrops on. Oh, this is interesting. I could also put these guns on. Bad tech guns, huh? Nah. Equipment. Why do... Oh, because there's not room here for the skydrops. Right, right. Okay. I can take these off, and I'll remember what they were. And then I can put some skydrops. Some extra bombardments would be good. Or EMP blasts. Bombardments or EMP blasts? Bombardments or EMP blasts? And I think we'll put a couple more mechs on. Okay, mech won't fit there. Can a mech fit there? Okay, mechs can't go sideways. I forgot that. Let's see if I can nevertheless make a mech fit somehow. What I need is to make... Let's see. I think I can put a scaffolding over here. Structural. Let's get some... Nova bracers are actually a good choice for this. What's the error? Yep. 6 below the landing bay. Okay. that on the other side, and we put him... Okay. There, more mechs. And more EMPs. We're good. I'd like to restock my skydrops.
No restock is required. All modules are fully loaded.
And anything for sale?
I've got a few things on hand. Take a look.
I will take all of your skydrop flares. And both of your digipicks.
Be well.
Let's put you... Nope. We're in space. We can't do anything. Didn't realize it would let me take that.
Hey. Yeah? Have something for me?
No, I would like to take something from you. We want that. We want those.
Pardon.
Hey, okay. Here you go.
Do I even want to sell that? Yeah, I kind of do. But I'm not going to get anything for it, so let's not bother. Codex processor. Oh shit. I can't take him back out. And I don't want to do that. Oh well.
You're carrying too many odds and ends.
I fucked up, oh well. Hey, this one's broken.
Rise and shine. We've got things to do.
Alright, let's look at what things we have to do. We need to... We got stuff to do at Endem, so let's go do... Well, let's go do these things.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Wait, where's Vasco? You know what? Let's go down to the planet and let's get Barrett. Where in the fuck is the planet?
I'll keep an eye out for hostile life forms.
We are the hostile life forms.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
Yes.
This is amazing! The Unity! The multiverse! This is everything, and more! Literally!
And there's a lot to unpack here.
No kidding. Think of the dissertations. Boundless topics, no bounds. Except the books. They're bound. This explains so much, though. They're disorganized, petty, weird, and also deeply fascinating at the same time. Because they are just people. We never rule that out, but it feels so good to know we weren't fighting against robot alien ghost gods or something.
Well, when you put it like that, now I feel cheated.
We should feel cheated. They hoarded this and used it against people in their quest for power. But it all comes back to this. We don't know what will happen if you enter the Unity. You might lose yourself or become a two-headed space shark. There are too many variables.
Whoever enters the Unity might become our next enemy.
That's a valid concern. But at the same time, none of us would be here if we weren't willing to take those risks. Of course, at the end of the day, it's your choice. But I will say this. Our entire purpose in Constellation is to explore. Why would we stop now?
I won't do this without you.
The way I see it is, anybody entering the Unity has no more regular people concerns. But I do. That's my only worry. I just feel like I would be susceptible to becoming one of the bad ones. And I cannot do that. My 100-year-old grandma would become a Starborn, track me down, and I can't even say what would happen. But it might involve the Space Shark Ghost God thing.
Thanks, Barrett, I think.
Anytime. The possibility of turning evil aside, I appreciate you taking the lead on this. You're guiding Constellation to new frontiers, new discoveries, and we should all follow your example. On that note, there's something else I'd like to discuss with you, if you have time. It's not on the scale of entering the Unity, but it is tangentially related.
I have time. Tell me what's on your mind.
Thanks. This has been swirling in my brain goo for a while now. So, I've been pondering over what's happened and what it all means. And I've got a favor to ask. A teensy-weensy favor. About the size of a plank length, really. I think it's time I joined you in the physics-bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more than just you.
Let's go get your power, then.
Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I am. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir. Seems our eye in the sky is back up and running. He sent me the coordinates for the temple already. We just have to visit.
All right. Let's trade gear.
Looking for something?
Well, first off, if you're going to be running with me, matching hats, my man. And secondly, those pants are stupid. Let's see if we can get you some decent pants. Marvelous. Oh, and you need...
Ah, yes. Shuffle time. Let's see if we can even the load.
You need a better gun. Fucking drum beat. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Yep. I think this is the play. As much as I'd like to give you the trainees Maelstrom, I think this is the play. And need to get you one heavy fuse. And let's just take that off your hands. Perfect. Why did that not go in the thing? Because it is not converted into a DarkStar one. That's why.
That barely took any time to make at all. Wild.
So, now that that's converted, it still can't go in, huh? We'll have to talk to Flowers about that. I don't understand why we didn't do that. Ooh, it's a relic. Shit. I think it's time to Mark II. Enhance that thing. Wait. I'm confused. I'm very confused. That is a converted DarkStar. Why can't it become a Mark II? I'm gonna have to look at the inside of that patch and understand what's going on. I'll tell you what we're gonna do for now. We're gonna stick it in here and worry about it another time. We just gained some levels, so we may have gained the ability to enhance something. Okay, that's already relic. That's unrivaled. It can't go. Probably can't do anything. I don't think I should be able to do anything yet. Let's make some ammo. Wait a minute, can I make these things? I need to put this away and see if I can make a Mark III. I'll put this one away so I don't fuck it up. This is linked, I need unlinked. Need a weapon particle core. I have to go get that from the resources bench. Rune Inflictor, Star Shard. Let's make one from an Inflictor. Alright, let's see if we can make this thing gooder. More gooder. Let's make it unrivaled. Almost want a large magazine instead of penetrator rounds, but let's go for damage. Oh man, we need a bunch of particle cores to do this. We don't really want to increase range, so we only need one weapon particle core. Oh, we want to change that to rifle. Actually, we'll keep beam laser stealth. That'll be fun.
Fierce upgrades.
Alright, let's go get a particle core. What can we do? Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I should take my other one that I wanted to make sure I didn't make worse. A worse one. And I should take that and see if I can stick it in here and get some codexes out of it. Yeah. Yeah, I can stick it in there. I can get the codexes out of it. And then I can put that stuff in this one. So, we'll give it Envoy. And we'll give it staggering. And Scout Mark III. And I think we're good. We have a new primary. And now we need ammo.
Quality handiwork.
Let's make some regular 7.62. Let's see if we can make more DarkStar 7.62. Alright, that is good.
Oh, good, you're up. Let's just pick a star and go. What do you think?
I think we're going to go attend a memorial service. let's see if we can make some grenades first. Because I'm tired of not having good grenades. Can we make particle grenades? Oh, we don't have demolition skill. Okay. Can we make frags? We don't have demolition skill. You can't make grenades unless you have demolition skill. And to get that, you need grenades. Do we have good armor for him? Well, we have this, and we have this. I don't even feel like he should have that other armor. He needs this.
Lay it on me. Sure. Just let me move some things around.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that.
Hey, I want
Yeah, what is it?
I want to assign Barrett down here. Where the fuck is Barrett? Seriously, dude? Come out of there. Why are you in here?
You've got my attention. Captain?
Do I have anything to get off me? Yes. Have I earned demolitions too? I haven't even earned it. I have to manufacture opportunities
Liftoff
to
looks
kill
good.
people
All systems nominal.
with explosives.
Stay in orbit.
And I literally just remembered something I wanted to do with the ship, but I'm not going to do it right now.
Welcome to UC Space.
Ship stored.
Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis.
Wait. Just make sure I don't have a bounty. Yeah, see, no bounty. I'm going to attempt to land directly at the lodge and see if we can bypass the bug that's going on.
When a settlement looks so peaceful and secure, it starts to become a target. I guess that's why New Atlantis and even Sidonia have as much security as they do. I have something for you.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals
Is no
for
stranger
signs
to
of
loss.
continued
Our
trauma.
own founder left on an expedition and never returned. It is easy to talk about the glory and excitement of breaching into the unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words.
I'm just going to say it. Andreja didn't just die, she was murdered. I let Andreja down. I let Constellation down. I'm sorry. We will never rest until she's avenged. And I won't stop until that Starborn pays for what she's done.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
Hey, how are you holding up?
To be honest, I feel terrible.
Take some time for yourself, okay? Plenty of rooms to sit down in if you need to be alone for a while. We'll get through this. It might feel like everything's falling apart, but that's why we need to stick together.
I thought I would quote something
Thanks,
that
Sarah.
gave me comfort
Anytime.
a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind, but what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive searching sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
I don't often speak about what I believe in. It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend is gone. There's no afterlife, or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for them. So it's up to us. We are what lives on. If the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from all this. Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I'd like to keep some things private.
You all might not like thinking about this, but when we die, everything about us breaks down, decomposes, gets eaten up by insects and microbes. Or due to the lack of a biosphere, we are simply carried away by space and time until we sizzle in a distant sun's corona or get pulled in some gravitational field and coalesce with other debris. Not comforting, huh? But I disagree. Do you know what I find uncomfortable? The thought that after I die, the universe is just going to stand still forever. Could you imagine? The fact is that the universe goes on, that life goes on, that things do not just sit still. That right there is the comfort that I need. Yeah, we die, and some people go way before they should. But the universe doesn't care. Not because it's evil, but because it's infinite, ever expanding. And who wouldn't want to be a part of infinity, even if it's just for a short while? Listen, we don't worry about ourselves before we were born, do we? Of course not. We emerge from the universe as we return to it. And for one beautiful moment, we are here together.
Yes, that certainly was an interesting perspective, Barrett. I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much.
It's fine, Noelle. Thank you.
Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
You know, what you're feeling right now is a chemical reaction whose evolutionary goal is promoting social cohesion. Never seems to work for me. No matter how many times I do this, I feel less attached, not more.
Did you go to Irvin's funeral?
I don't remember. I'm sure I did. I thought when the funeral was over, when everyone went home that night, that it was over. Turns out, sometimes you need more than that.
I think I know what you mean.
Well, look at us. Two lone wolves howling at the moon on the same night. You know, if there's one piece of advice I can actually give you, it's that lost loved ones have a way of coming back to you. One day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or digging through a desk, and there it'll be. Some old paperweight of theirs. Or a piece of jewelry they gave you, half jokingly. Theoretically, of course.
So the great scientist does feel grief after all.
Maybe I like knowing no matter how far I run to the edges of space, someone is going to find their way back to me.
Chat for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but, well.
Yeah, let's chat.
You don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but...
I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I get there.
Yes. Won't we all? Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back.
It's okay to grieve, Mateo.
It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, Andresia, it's me. We'll see each other again, I promise. See you out there in the stars.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma. I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be correct.
That's right, Vasco.
I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming.
Sure, console away.
It will take some time to adapt, but it will be okay. How was that?
Strangely helpful.
I will note that feedback for later.
Hi.
Hey.
So many people here. So many people saying goodbye.
We can give you space if you need it, Cora.
Huh. Are we supposed to feel better? Just because we're all in one place?
No, but if we drift apart now, we won't be able to help each other.
What's the point? It's not going to change anything.
No, there's no changing what happened, but we have to keep living.
Every day is going to be worse now. Don't you get that? I want to be alone for a while, okay?
Is Vasco still on my freaking crew? Vasco's on Leisure Leaf, okay. You, go to the ship. Come with me then.
Is it quieter in the lodge, or is it just me?
You're brooding again, Sam. Although, right time, right place.
I guess it's good to be in fashion. You know, there's an old Aquila story about two pioneers who got lost trying to find a new frontier to settle. One of them takes ill. Clear he's not gonna make it, he turns to his partner and says, "Don't bury me. Let the ground take what it's due. I'd rather be a ghost chasing after you than walk through the pearly gates knowing an eternity of loneliness until you get there." Sad story, huh?
It's okay to admit you're sad, Sam. You don't need a story.
Yeah, you got me. I hate funerals. I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time.
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea?
I'll take both my drink and the blackest seas, thank you.
Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond.
To the future and the end.
Aye.
Alright, well, we gotta drink that.
Got a lot of sad tales I'm running through my head right now. Hate to bore you. Lodge sure feels like a lonelier place.
All right.
Hey, you might want this. Talk to me.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Do you have anything for me, Barrett?
Yeah, I do. How did you know?
What can I'm listening.
You have anything interesting for me, Sarah?
Yeah, take a look at this. Goodbye.
Good day, Captain. I will see you at a later time.
Alright, let's quick save and see if going to Jemison Mercantile triggers the unfortunate thing that is happening. Yeah, see, Ravioli's dead. That's part of my problem here. I feel that's tied to why the guards are aggroing. See, there's Ravioli. He's dead. He died during the fight.
Excuse me.
And I think that is what has caused my problem. And I think that may be why it happens at night. Let's go see if we can get some guns from UC Distribution and the Well. Make some progress on Twink's research.
I got contacts on him. Happy to make a deal. You need stuff, I need credits. It all works out.
Let's see what you got.
Take your time.
You
I
don't
got all day.
You don't have what I need because I came to the wrong place. And I already have all of these things. So, this was dumb, but I'll sell you something.
Watch your back out there.
Let's see if we can get out of here. We got an autosave, so let's see if we can get out of here without the guards aggroing. Hello, May. I'd like to make a transaction. Yep. There's one of those. And one of those. Ooh, 2 pistols. Helpful. Very nice. Let's sell some stuff to make up for that. Sell that. And let's buy. Well, can't really get anything here. Nothing useful. We're all good in here, so. Alright, we got our autosave, so let's take a risk.
It's good to be back.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and let's use a Neurojack and hope we get some good stuff here. Short circuit this a little. Well, that was unfortunate. Alright, we got that done. Alright. Let's go do Barrett's thing.
Escape trajectory plotted. Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
Okay.
Nice jump. We're right on target. Shit. It's a man. Target's jump system down.
Yeah, right. Scanning.
How'd that work out for you guys?
That's the
Settle
temple.
down. Everything in the green.
Herman would have loved to see this.
Captain, greetings.
It's times like this when I can't believe how lucky I am to do this for a living.
This is it.
Astounding. This is what exploration is all about. This is very... What? Who in the... Whoa. Hello, handsome. You got to be joking. Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis.
Okay, who's the evil one?
You know, my captain asked the same thing. Different captain, though, so you aren't an exact facsimile. From my readings, you don't have your appendix, and you're 1/4 of a centimeter taller than me. Minor differences, but fascinating. I wonder what else is different.
Did you clone yourself?
That doesn't make sense. Cloning is a complicated procedure involving a lot of complex science. This was... a whole lot weirder. That's one way to put it.
Okay, one of you explain what's happening here.
Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination? Don't forget the fluctuations in the energy patterns, which align almost deterministically. Harmonized vibrations, distorting some mechanical barrier between neighboring universes? Impossible to know with such a minute subset of readings. We need more data. Obviously.
What am I going to do with 2 of you?
Why stop at 2? It won't work. The energy required increases exponentially per anomaly. I'm already exhausted. In a way that's hard to describe. Not physically or mentally, but something else. Sorry, friend. You'll feel right as rain when I dissipate.
Welcome aboard.
Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires a lot of concentration. Is this permanent? You will eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. But no, this is unusual. I could study this forever. Irvin told me to just enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. And I'm glad I did. Irvin? He's with you. He's... okay? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a bit different. Is he happy? Yes, he is. Our daughter pilots the ship after Vasco was destroyed. But otherwise, we've survived the war well.
The war?
Going on 20 years now. But we're starting to turn the tide. Imagine all of the variations. It's endless.
Things sound very different where you're from.
I have so many questions. I wonder how many paths I've taken. We've taken. How many variations. How many ended with heartache and how many with joy. I think about that all the time. Wait. What's that noise?
It's a ship,
Starborn ship.
Nimrod. Barretts, get ready for a fight.
We can handle this. On it.
Get wrecked, Starborn.
Something happened. I can't hold on to you. I'm struggling. Being pulled through the barrier. This is probably it, friends. Son, cherish every moment with them.
I already do, my friend. I promise.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think.
Sounds like something an evil Barrett would say.
Is the ship my secret lair, then? I guess? I would have preferred something with more seating. And maybe a fireplace. Something cozy. Oh well. Hey, at least I didn't pull an army of knees out of thin air, right? Imagine that.
Did you try to do that?
Kinda. I mean, here's the thing. It's pretty exhausting in a way that's hard to describe. A second one of me seems... well, frankly, it seems like it would kill me. But yes, I tried. Briefly. Then I stopped when I realized how impossible it would be. Makes me tired just thinking about it.
That doesn't seem to be possible.
True. How would I stand out in a crowd made entirely of myself anyway? Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power. And I'm still just... me. Just regular Barrett. And I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd.
Can you still use your power?
Yes, though it takes a lot of concentration. If I do it a lot, I bet I'd give myself a headache. From myself. I'm my own migraine.
Seems useful.
I thought so too. Other me, other Barrett, seemed like he was able to handle himself well in that fight. Anyway, we'll see. If the other me gets in the way, I can just release him, or stop using the power entirely. For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest what all has happened.
Use your power when you want to, Barrett.
That's pretty exhausting, really. So I might only do it when I feel like we could use backup. For now, anyway.
It's this other quest that is highlighted. Well, let's just go to Freya 3.
Tell me you scanned that one. Okay, good. You got it.
Did I get anything off that Starborn? Lol. That was off Sarah. Sarah's giving me hallucinogens. Why do all my companions...
Certainly stood the test of time.
A peculiar mixture of extraordinary and practical.
Need something?
PAB, we're going to assign you to the engine room. There.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Nope, the one in Freya.
Grab jump complete. Landing site looks clean. Let's set it down. Can I help?
Excuse me. What? Some people think of life as this delicate, struggling thing. But as I see it, life itself is one of the toughest forces there is. Ah, we can handle this. Love it.
Research Station. You speaking. What is your business here?
I'm responding to your distress signal.
What? We haven't sent a distress signal? Nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here?
It said there was an explosion in your high-energy research lab.
Really? The High Energy Research Lab? Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there. Once inside, stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.
The Hadron Consortium isn't gonna mess with you. Probably. Well, yell if they do, I guess.
Step forward. Scan is clear. One moment.
Really? Because, like, I'm heavily armed. Like, ridiculously armed.
Attention all. I am declaring a cordial. All sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, protocol Delta. Use out. There. Be right with you.
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director.
What's with all the security?
We're a small research station in the middle of nowhere. Pirates eat places like these for lunch. It is my job to make sure that we are not on the menu.
All right, let's go.
We'll take the back way. Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything. So, Nishina is good.
What the? Easy! Easy! What the hell was that?
I don't know. I was here, but everything was destroyed.
What? 1 minute you're following me, and then you're just gone.
Minute later, you pop in out of nowhere looking like you were in the middle of a fight.
There were some scorpion things right over there.
In our storage room. I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth tech? Who are you working for?
If I had stealth tech, I wouldn't be arguing with you in a hallway.
Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director. Maybe she can figure this out.
Also, yes, I definitely have stealth tech.
Who's there? Oh, thank God.
finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right?
Starvation, dehydration, you're in bad shape.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have made it much longer. It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I made it. Wait. How did you get in here?
I think I'm shifting from another Nishina, an intact one.
What? What are you talking about? No. No. This doesn't make any sense. Unless... the accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then...
Slow down. Let's start with this accident.
Right. Sorry. 3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead.
Describe this distortion.
The lab was built around a xenolith with a dense metallic
Just disappear. We should. Wait. He's back. All right. We're on our way up. Fuse out. I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving. If anything happens, the director's office is on the second floor, end of the hall. You can't miss it. This way. Come on. Director?
Thank you, Ethan. Come in. Kaya Patel, Research Director. And this is our Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes. Ethan said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director, you can't be taking this seriously. Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all of this.
I'm shifting to an alternate universe or something.
Excuse me?
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe.
Raphael said there was a gas fire. You're all dead.
Raphael? Raphael died in the accident. He...
Wait. Gas fire. Gas fire. The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow.
Well, don't try to swallow a whole universe. You said the gas leak was contained. How?
We're not sure.
Raphael was in the lab near the ventilation controls. He could have stopped it.
Maybe he did. Or died trying.
He also said you found an artifact.
An artifact?
You mean the source of the distortion? You know something about it?
I've seen what they can do. It's why I'm here.
Really? That's all you're gonna say?
No. Fair enough. You have a prior connection with them, then. Maybe that's why this is only affecting you.
I need to know what you were doing to it.
This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion. This artifact and the field it creates. 3 months ago, our chief engineer, Raphael, was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow, it's still running.
And shut the damn thing off.
What do you think, we haven't tried? The kill switch on the control unit isn't responding. The explosion must have damaged the failsafe. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there.
Locked down? You can't override your own security system?
Not from up here. The explosion fried the network circuits.
Without physical access to the research level, there is little we can do. We have been working in makeshift labs for months.
What's this research level?
What you see here are just our living quarters. Most of this facility is deep underground. We have a particle accelerator and extensive research and development labs. Or we did.
We have to find a way to stop this.
How? I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator.
Maybe I could in the other universe.
What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab, so clearly his elevator works. Take it, and you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first, we have to do something about your shifting.
I'm open to suggestions.
Maria, do any of the other controls still work? Could we adjust the particle sampling rate, or the beam voltage?
You can't be serious. We have no idea what we're doing. This thing is already tampering with space-time. If this gets any worse...
It may also get worse if we do nothing. Right now, this seems to be our only path forward.
All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
Come with me. The control unit is in the fabrication lab next door. What have we gotten ourselves into?
Oh, it's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and... I thought I'd finally lost it.
I met with the director. We have to shut down the probe.
What? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out, and that was months ago. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
What the? Security breach! Everybody out! Out of my way!
Hey, Shabur. How's it going? I need to make more emoji, but haven't really had time. A lot of stuff going on.
Look at this. It's going to take hours to clear this out. Assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us.
What now? This looks like a dead end.
How should I know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence. I just want to get out of here. Go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see if I can clear a path to the door.
What will happen when I shut down the probe?
I'm not sure. It might stop whatever's happening to you. It's a reasonable theory, I guess.
Where are these creatures coming from?
They're a native species. We had an electric pulse field to keep them out. The fire took out the generators, damaged the foundation. They just keep coming.
Can you tell me about the accident?
I was in the lab, working on the frequency calibration for the probe. I was walking out of the control room when it happened. I heard the tanks rupture. The alarm sound. I only had a second to react. I jumped back into the control room. The doors sealed. I was safe. From the gas, the fire, everything. But I was trapped. There was nothing I could do to stop it. If I had gone the other way, maybe I could have made it to the ventilation controls. Killed the system. Even if it killed me. I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
I actually saved him the first time that I did it. And this is only the second time that I've done it, so hopefully I can figure it out again. Oh man. Alright, let's scare the piss out of this guy.
What? Oh, it's you. You realize you just popped into my locked office. So much for security protocols.
I'm trying to get to the fabrication lab.
Sure. Down the hall. Take the stairs next to the atrium. Yeah, let me get the doors for you. And done. Is there anything else you need?
Are there any scorpions native to this planet?
Yes. Kataxi. Nasty things. The original survey team ran across them. You're welcome to read the old logs if you want. Yeah, I'll unlock the terminal for you.
I need something to fight the Kataxi in the other universe.
The Kataxi in the other universe. Uh-huh. Wow. I've got an experimental thing one of the engineers put together. But...
I'm not leaving until you give me what I want.
What did I do to deserve this?
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm still willing to talk.
I know you'd like to help me if you could.
Haha, I hear you.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm trying to be reasonable here. All right. Yeah. It's never been field tested, but all yours.
Yay, worthless gun. The director said the research level is locked down?
That's right. Has been since the accident. We can't connect to the control system to override it. The whole system's on a hair trigger. Cameras spot anyone not in the staff database. They fire off an alarm and all hell breaks loose.
What can you tell me about the research level?
Bigger than you'd expect. We've got a particle accelerator, whole lab complex, the high energy research lab. Real state-of-the-art. Can't tell you what a tenth of it actually does.
Blah blah blah, logs, archive files, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. There we go. Let's do your vacuum tape, and let's go. And I'm never going to finish these explosive kills. Demolition's the worst. I may just cheat that skill.
What, did you get lost in the hallway?
It was blocked in the other universe.
Right. This is the probe control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything. I'll begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. Calibrating to 95, 97, 100. Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89. What the? Okay. It looks safe to approach. But what in the world?
Really? That looks safe to approach to you?
It's a microdistortion. Flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow. Step into the distortion, please.
Is that safe?
I don't know.
All right.
Nothing. No, hold on. There's a slight pattern change. Some kind of resonance. Right, stay there. Let me turn the feedback up for a moment. Calibrating to 90, 91. What happened? Are you all right?
It worked.
So, the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift. That seems promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe. Love to take a look at that when this is all over.
All right. Time to shut this down.
Right. If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the high-energy research lab. Disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That should finally put an end to all this. Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. It really is just down the hall.
This stuff not useful. I mean, how much shield shell DNA do I really need? Screw it. I'm keeping it all. Wow. That was a waste of a digipick.
Yes. What? Howdy.
Howdy? We're gonna wrap it up here soon. Going for a little bit longer. That's a distortion.
Well then, all set? If you need supplies, I've asked Dr. Barakova to take care of you. It's the least I can do after everything we've put you through. Before you go, there is one other thing we should discuss. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut it down, the shifting will stop. What happens then? To you and to us.
It's Schrodinger's box, two potential states.
Exactly. And when you shut down the experiment, the probability function will collapse. You are the outside observer in the system. Whichever reality you are in, at that moment, is what will become real. For you and your universe, at least. The question is, which will you choose?
I don't know.
If this were a choice between my life and Raphael's, I would ask you to save him. But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, futures ahead of them. In this universe. You don't have to decide now. But when the time comes, please, keep them in mind. Now, it's time you are going. With the network offline, we can't shut down the security system on the research level, so you can expect some resistance. Be careful. Ethan, unlock the elevator lobby, please.
Research level is still locked down.
I'm aware of that.
Alright. Done.
Good luck, dear. It's been a fascinating day.
I to decide if I want to bother with that room. I do not want to bother with that room. I want to get supplies.
Don't touch this.
Shut up, I'm going to touch the equipment.
Hey.
Tatiana Barakova, station's doctor. This is not a public medical facility, but the director has ordered me to assist you nonetheless. I can spare a few med packs. Beyond that, I am not your therapist, your psychologist, or your cosmetologist. If there's anything else you need, ask.
I think you should see this.
My journal? Have you been in my quarters? Who do you think you are? The director may have given you run of this station, but I... Wait. Wait. What is this? This entry... It's mine, but... I didn't write this. And the scorch marks... God.
Now you believe me?
Yes. Yes, I do. I can spare a few more supplies. And I'll give you a break on anything else you need.
I need help, Doc.
You won't even need a bandage for that.
Heal my wounds.
Fine. Have a seat. There.
I could use some medical supplies.
Let me see what I can find.
Med packs. You can find med packs. And trauma packs. And then I can sell you some shit. I can sell you all that Heart Plus because I don't want it. And I'm going to sell you some of these emergency kits because I have too many. And then I'm going to sell you stuff that's not useful. All right.
Excuse me.
Alright, we're gonna go stand by where we're going next, and then we're
Yes,
going
what?
to shut it down for the night and go.
Yes?
Go figure out who we're gonna raid. Alright, this is where we're going to shut it down. So let's fire this up. And let's go find who we're going to raid. Is Angry is on. So let's kick it over there. You folks, Tuesday night.